think we were planning to go away together at all.
Of course we weren't. That's why it's so exciting. There's nothing like a little spontaneity, is there, to get the little heart bumping again?
You know, didn't Dr. Slackhammer warn you about your heart beating a little too, you know?
And so I booked us 2 first-class seats on a flight to Greece.
First class? That'll cost us a fortune.
Yes, and we're going to stay in a villa on the highest point in Mykonos, the one that Liz and Dick lived in after he wooed her away from little Eddie Fisher. It's $5,000 a night.
Are you insane?
No, but our friends will be insane with jealousy when they see the pictures of us sailing in those bleak, blue, deep waters in the private yacht I rented. It's the one that Onassis proposed to Jackie on.
Did your Uncle Mortimer finally die and leave you his money?
Oh, he died all right, but he left everything to the ASPCA.
The ASPCA? We didn't inherit any of it?
Oh, Liz and Dick, Jackie and Aristotle, and now Cynthia and Morris. Isn't it romantic? Darling, so don't worry your pretty little head over something as insignificant as money.
Wait a minute, Morris. Is this your way of telling me that you've won the lottery?
Of course not. You know how I hate it when the black stuff gets under your fingernails when you scratch them off.
But we can't afford.
Just picture it, darling. Revel in the emotions that it stirs up. Luxuriate as you rouses your senses.
Morris, stop that blathering and tell me where all this money is coming from to pay for all of that.
Money? What money? It's not going to cost us a cent.
How is that possible?
Because I'm going to cancel those reservations next week.
Then we're not going to Greece, and we're not renting a villa and a yacht.
Of course not. We can't afford that.
You're driving me crazy! What's wrong with you?
Cynthia, your incessant heed to the call of practicality and reality is ruining our moment.
Oh, I see. My being in touch with reality is the problem. Is that it, you bozo?
If you could just unleash your imagination, if you could just picture everything.
And picture me pushing you off that yacht and watching the sharks start to circle.
There are no sharks in the Aegean. And besides, if you could paint a mental image of how wonderful this vacation would have been, it'll produce the same rush of endorphins as actually being there. And at no cost at all.
Oh, now we're talking about no-cost endorphins, are we?
Yes. That's right. And just feel the surge of those little chemical joy boys surging through your nervous system. And oh my goodness, Cynthia, I do apologize. I understand your failure to appreciate all this now.
Why? Because I'm not a nut like you?
No, because I suddenly realize women don't have endorphins.
Oh, you've decided that we don't?
Of course not. If you did have endorphins, your body would be covered in hair. Not a pretty picture.
Were you out cleaning the blackboard erasers for your high school biology teacher when he was discussing hormones? You're thinking of too much testosterone.
Then you do have endorphins? That's the best news I've had in weeks. Where are they? Let me kiss all those lovely little fellows. Oh, kissy, kissy, kissy. Let me just, oh, and next I'm ordering a Maserati sports car, and then I'm canceling it.
Oh, please stop with all this, Morris. I'm not amused.
But my love, you always loved my kissy, kissy. Has the bloom finally gone off the rose?
Don't you understand? It's your obsession with material objects that leaves me so disheartened. Hilltop villas, yachts, sports cars. You're like a little monkey leaping from tree to tree, overcome by a wretched craving he can never satisfy, always grasping, always craving.
Little Morris would love to be your little monkey, always craving, always grasping.
Oh, face facts, Morris. We're not children anymore. We must live a more profoundly spiritual life if we are ever to become truly enlightened.
Oh, wait a minute. I see now. You've broken your promises, haven't you? You've started to go to that Maharishi guppy again, isn't that it?
It's not guppy. It's Gupta.
Well,
Maharishi Gupta.
He smells like a guppy to me.
Oh, that's the essence of the Ganges he wears. And you'd be in such a better place if only you could live by the Maharishi's precepts. True happiness can only be found by giving away the material things that are keeping you bound to the realm of the grasper and the craver.
And let me guess where I'm supposed to be giving my material possessions. Could it possibly be into the bank account of a certain phony baloney Indian guru?
Oh, Morris, how could you possibly think such a thing? Why, Maharishi Gupta has renounced the material world. He wears the same threadbare robe every day and exists on a diet of tea and steamed vegetables.
Oh, so did my poor Uncle Meyer when they pulled out all his teeth and my Aunt Zelda couldn't get him to put on a pair of pants anymore. Everyone thought he was demented. Who knew he was really a mystic?
Enough of your snippiness. I'm leaving now for the Maharishi's ashram in Brooklyn. Then we're walking a 10-mile pilgrimage to cast our sins asunder in the Gowanus Canal.
Oh, the polluted Ganges of Greenpoint.
We'll dine on a meal of broth and fava beans to purify our souls and spend the night sleeping on its banks. Our chanting will turn the murky waters of Gowanus crystal clear by daybreak.
Of course, my love, but why don't you chant for 2 more days and turn it into a nice dry Merlot?
Oh, you jest. But I beg you, Morris, dwell on this thought while I am gone. The path to nirvana is only reached by the humble who have learned the joys of giving away to the needy their objects of ephemeral value.
Well, that's a mouthful, Cynthia. It's what I'll try to digest, along with my lunch, at that new 4-star French restaurant reviewed in the Times this week.
I'll recite a special prayer for your enlightenment, Morris.
Thank you, my dear, and you give my regards to the Goopster while you're at it, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, she should be back any moment. Won't she be thrilled? Oh, that must be her now. Oh, hello, my dear. How wonderful to have you home.
Oh, what an idiotic idea! Walking barefoot to Greenpoint. My feet are killing me. I've got to sit down.
Oh, did you say sit down? I'm afraid you're a little late for that, dear.
Too late to sit down. Well, if you've made plans for us to go out for dinner, cancel. I'm too exhausted to budge.
No dinner plans, dear. It's just that I've donated all of our chairs to charity.
You mean that big Salvation Army truck outside the building?
Yes, they've just finished loading everything up.
My great-grandmother's chair that she brought over to America from...
Yes, that too. Aren't you proud of me?
My God, Morris! How could you? I'm too tired to argue. I've got to lie down for a while.
Of course, dear. Let me get you a sleeping bag from the closet. I know there's one somewhere.
A sleeping bag? No, don't tell me you gave away our bed also.
I did. And you were right. It felt so good to give everything away, especially those 200-year-old gold candlesticks that your parents gave us for our wedding present, and oh, that set of dinnerware that came from the Revolutionary War.
Okay. I'm going to kill you, Morris.
Well, it couldn't happen at a better time. I'm definitely going to Nirvana now.
Don't ever utter that word Nirvana to me again.
Cynthia, you just...
That was before I fell into the Gowanus Canal in the middle of the night.
Oh my God, Cynthia! You did what? Oh, I suppose that explains that foul aroma.
Oh, go to hell, Morris, and take the Gupta with you.
What has come over you?
I've got a case of the runs in the middle of the night after eating that filthy broth and fava beans. It was so dark that when I rushed to find a body. I ended up falling into the canal.
Oh.
I screamed and screamed for help. I swear, I saw an alligator swim by among God knows what other unspeakable things.
Oh, I am getting the heebie-jeebies just listening to you, my dear. How did you get out?
The others, they formed a human chain and reached into the canal and dragged me out.
What did Gupta have to say about all of this?
After I got back on dry land, we realized Gupta wasn't even there. He had sneaked out in the middle of the night. We found him 2 blocks away, sitting in a limo with an overaged Park Avenue matron wearing a mink.
Well, maybe he was trying to enlighten her.
Oh yeah, enlighten her bank account is more like it. And that charlatan was eating a souvlaki sandwich that he'd just gotten right down the corner.
Ah, the kebab that saved the world.
Oh, the man's a rat, a snake, a shark.
Swimming in the gowanus, no doubt.
Oh, I've been such a fool to be deceived by this Gupta. Will you forgive me?
My love, I feel your pain of disillusionment, but can you forgive me for giving away all of our belongings?
Of course, darling. The empty apartment gives us a perfect opportunity to go on a journey.
Yes. Oh, yes. Where shall we go, my dear? The plains of Mongolia, the Hebrides, the Isle of Capri.
The mall in Passaic. They're having a huge sale on furniture this weekend.
New Jersey wasn't quite what I had in mind, but yes, I can see it. Elegant love seats of imported French silk, a 4-poster bed with flowery canopy, a crystal chandelier to hang over the obsidian marble table.
We're going to JCPenney. 3 rooms of furniture for $1,100.
Oh, Cynthia, what will the neighbors think when they see the JCPenney truck pull up on?
And with the money we save on the furniture, we can take that vacation you've been talking about.
We can? You mean Liz and Dick's villa in Greece, Jackie and Aristotle's yacht?
I mean an AARP senior cruise to Alaska. That's something we can afford.
A boatload full of seniors. Oh, wait. I can see it. Icebergs floating free in translucent blue water. Seagulls circling the ship, yapping their greetings to the frigid north. Polar bears hunting. Salmon rise to salute as we surge onwards towards the land of the eternal sun. I'm going to look for our passports right now.
Morris! Morris! Come back! I can feel it.
Oh my God! It's not the aftershock of swimming in that horrid gowanus.
No, it's my endorphins. The thought of that trip to Alaska has got my whole body tingling.
Well, there's only one known cure for your condition. Dr. Morse prescribes a little kissy-kissy. Then we go straight to bed.
Oh, that would be a lovely idea, Morris, if we had a bed.
Oh my goodness, I forgot to give it away.
I think we'd better just head over to JCPenney now instead.
Yes, but if we want the salesman to come within 50 feet of us, seriously, don't you think we ought to take a shower first and wash off the eau de gowanus?
Well, only if Dr. Morris agrees to come with me to administer some kissy-kissy in the shower.
Well, of course, my dear. It's amazing just how much enlightenment can be found in a shower nozzle and some wet bar of soap, but why don't you just start without me and I'll be right there.
Okay.